Welcome back. It's your boy Laws in the building, OSS. Rocking out. Of course, we got my man Aaron in the building. He back. We was beefing last week, ain't that right, Aaron?
You already know.
No, we back in the building. Of course, we got all the sports for you. We're gonna get into all that. We got a question of the day. Before we get into that, dog, Kyle Rittenhouse. He got off Scott ball, but ball free, dog. Is you surprised?
In Wisconsin, not at all.
Dog, I'm trying to figure out the Batman ain't even get like 60-day house arrest. He ain't get like,
Because the
first of all, you
charge,
know,
the guarantee for him to be convicted of, his boyfriend, the judge, threw it out. So it wasn't even possible for the jury to basically deliberate on that. Because that was a guaranteed guilty. I don't know how the
the
Justice
Batman
Department
had
allowed
an
this to go on.
AR-15, dog. How do you the fact that he had like a weapon at 15 is illegal. He couldn't have got the
Across
jump
state lines,
legally.
and his mother took him there. Like when black kids, like if you in the car with somebody, if you take somebody, sell somebody a gun that they use for murder, you get charged and you go to jail every time.
Dog, it's Batman's in jail doing time right now for the same situation.
That
But
Alabama they
no, he
was with,
killed people.
he killed two people and shot and injured another. You can't,
So
like, they call it
he
felony
don't
murder.
get
If
the
you go in to commit a crime and then somebody else dies in the process of you committing the crime, let's say you're going to rob somebody and you don't even pull the trigger. Like Obama just get hit by a car running away and die. Everybody involved goes to jail for felony murder. So,
I just
dog, you know this country and you know how it go.
dog,
As soon as he
I was
cried them fake tears, you knew this Bama was walking scot free.
dog. It's yeah. I told people I don't like when you talk about like justice. I don't believe justice truly exists in like our society and our world as we understand it because there's always just like there's ambiguity, there's always just different perspectives. Like I was using an analogy, like you can watch a football game, right? And we can look at a catch both on instant replay, John. We both can be like, that's not a catch. But I'm gonna look at the same catch, that's a catch. You know what I'm saying? And they get referees get the jump wrong all the time, dog. With what you consider indisputable evidence. And so it's just like it's hit and miss out here. So I don't put too much stock into, you know, verdicts and stuff like that. I know we got the Ahmad Arbery case where the two Bammers chased him around the whole neighborhood. He then, because they cornered him, he was like, "Young, I got what I'm supposed to do," right? They killed him, and now they talking about self defense. Like, what? Where they do that? Like, how can you initiate all like? It's this joke crazy, dog. Young Bama's got to go to jail. Somebody got to go to jail.
But in this case, at least, it seems like whatever the affiliation of the judge is, he's being a professional and doing his job correctly. It
Mhm.
doesn't seem like he's
Yeah, he
playing
doing the
into the
funny.
media and all this weird stuff that the judge in Wisconsin was doing.
But you know one thing, and this is like I was having a conversation about like critical race theory, and a lot of people have, when you say the word, it's just so it has so much that comes with it. It's just
It's not a real thing.
polarizing thing.
That's the first
Yeah,
part.
but the concept that the system is racist, like the system that we live in, basically produces racism within individuals. And I'm trying to figure out in this situation, like the cops saw these Bammers, they didn't go to jail. These Bammers went home to their families, went to sleep and everything off of citizens arrest. I just like part of the problem is that the system is not being held accountable because I'm not sure what the numbers are, Aaron, but I can guarantee I'm willing to put all the bread in my account.
99.9999.
Not that ain't no black Batman in America doing the citizens arrest, dog.
Facts.
Because we don't the system, we don't believe the system will protect us in a like to do stop crime around this joint. If we try to, you know how many stories
Oh,
Bama's try to
keep
stop
it
some
real.
crime, and then they show up and buck the Bama who try to say today because of skin tone.
Oh, they out of
It's
control, and people know it.
what was you
So
about to
Bama
say?
just got to be strapped. No, I mean, I just in Georgia you can carry. So like when you younger, Bama's be strapped for other niggas out there. As you get older, I be worried about the other Bama's, dog.
Dog, it's rough, dog. It's rough. It's rough. I mean, I don't know what this verdict is going to come out like. What the verdict going to be, but I'm not holding my breath, bro. I just
Come on and bully
yeah.
try citizens arrest.
Oh man, yeah, it's wild. I mean, they had the final statements today, so I don't know how it's gonna go.
They're gonna
All
barbecue
right,
them and stuff. They're gonna make an example out
they
of them in
got
Georgia.
to, unless they try and get cardboard sales up, because Bama's off the protest heavy. It just
They getting barbecued. Like I have no faith in the system whatsoever, but these jokers, they about to get it.
yeah, they got to, dog. They got to, because if they don't,
It's gonna be hell on earth.
I'm just
If these
yeah,
Bama's
bro.
get not guilty, hell, it's gonna be
Can
bad.
can can Kyle Rittenhouse go back to school?
Why he gotta go back to school? He rich. All the white supremacists
Oh yeah,
been
yeah,
paid
you
for his
right.
lawyers and trying to give him internships on Capitol Hill.
Yeah,
Bring that
you
Bama to
right.
DC. Let him wander around in them bars in Southeast and get identified. Cause you gotta be careful over there on Capitol Hill. It's not all the way gentrified yet. You make a wrong turn, you on the
You make
wrong
it
street.
wrong to it's a landmine out there just waiting for you, bro. I'm trying. All right, question of the day. Question of the day comes in. Am I wrong for being mad at my friend? Okay, here we go. Basically, my friend who is an atheist started bombarding me with numerous questions about my religious belief. She has always known I have a religion, but I definitely felt like she crossed the line. We don't usually talk about belief because we both view it differently. What made me mad is that somehow I mentioned going to the house of worship and she started asking me so many questions about how I can believe in God and followed by saying, I don't know. I just can't see myself believing in something that seems so pointless. While I don't force my belief on her whatsoever, I find that she constantly is questioning mine, and I find it so annoying. Hearing that dirty comment about believing in nothing pissed me off because I don't feel like she had to go and say that. While she believes in no religion, I never commented on that aspect of her life, so I don't understand why she felt the need to comment on mine so bluntly too. I was going to talk to her about it, but I don't know if I'm overstepping. What should I do? First of all, you can't believe in the religion. First of all, you believe in God or you don't believe in God. Secondly, I just jump right into the joint. If somebody asking you about your faith and they're asking you a bunch of questions, why are you annoyed?
Cause she don't. To me, when people get annoyed, it's because they don't have the answers to the questions that's getting asked. So she might not be walking as deep in her faith as she would like the people around her to believe. Cause that's all like because Bama's be trying to troll you because they know you heavy. Dog. So and you people ask questions, you always have your answer at minimum
Mhm.
for the drink. Like why you
Yeah,
see, like whatever scripture you lean on to say, okay, this answers the specific question
yeah,
that you asking me. A lot of people was Christian, but they don't have the answers. They just Christian because mom was Christian and grandma was Christian, and you know what I mean. So
no,
when you
it
don't have the
just
answers,
yeah, you can't be tripping off of that. Like, I mean, first of all, you gotta understand. There's your friend might be one of 100 billion people who don't believe, dog. Like, what you gonna go around and be mad at everybody who don't believe what you believe? Like, you just you just walk your walk. You know what I'm saying? And then if people are gravitate to your walk or they see things in like that they admire stuff like that, they may ask you questions. But it sounds like you on the defensive. I mean, I agree with you, Aaron. It sounds like you on the defensive, and I don't think clearly. if somebody is trying to, I would say, discourage you from believing in whatever you believe, it may be that they're questioning their position themselves. You know what I'm saying? If they trying to overtly go out of their way to try to discourage you from it, like, like for me, if somebody's asking me, they'll be like, dog, I don't know why you believe in God, or I'll be like, listen, like, you don't have to believe what I believe. Like, you don't have to walk the way I walk. You know what I'm saying? That's my choice. And you can think it's foolish from your vantage point, but you're not walking in my shoes. So you can't make that decision for me. Like, I have my reasons and I gladly share it, but you you can't go around converting the world or making people believe what you believe or feel how you feel. It's just it's that's not your place. So I don't know. You just gonna have to. I don't know what you gotta do, Aaron. Just
Go read her Bible and go get the answers that they asking. All that frustration
dog,
will
it
go right
sounds
away.
so simple, dog, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
Life is simple. You talk about that all the time.
Life is simple, dog. Life is simple. Speaking of simple, dog, why everybody trying to go at LeBron James, young? What he do? What he
Oh, for
do to
elbowing
people,
homeboy in the
dog?
eyeball.
Dog, first of all, the jump was a subtle elbow. Like, the Bama just went, like, it was so subtle you didn't even see it. And I mean, I don't think LeBron James had any malice in the jump. But then again, LeBron is one player that could do it and get away with it. Like, you
Can
know
we
what I'm
get a
saying?
rewind? Because homeboy was standing face to face with LeBron, and he had the chance if he wanted to wild out to throw as many hands as he wanted to throw. Like, watch. Here you go, right here. Now
He said,
LeBron
"My
walk
bad,
over
my
to him,
bad, Slim, my bad,
right here.
my
He could have
bad."
threw three-piece right there if he
Yeah,
really felt
he
that
coulda-
way.
yeah, he
Then
could
when
have three
everybody
piece.
holding him back, then it's and Bama start. He go
That's
Super
the class.
Saiyan, and
That's the
now
classic. That's
he
the
dog.
classic pump
Get him
faking
out.
action,
I
right?
suspend him for that alone.
My bad.
10 games
He-
for being a fake, a fraud.
all that pump faking, dog, just to get held back. Then the Bama was chasing him around the arena. The Bama's 15 minutes. The game was on hold because this Bama was trying to chase LeBron. Come on, bro. You ain't real, Isaiah. You ain't real. Cause you right, Aaron. I ain't even peep that. He had ample opportunity to three-piece him.
Like when something like that happens, like you get hit in the face, even if it's accident, you respond immediately. It's like a
Yeah.
reaction. You don't think about it like, what are the
Nah,
repercussions,
he
or
ain't want that
let me
smoke.
see how much it hurt. Like when a Bama hit you in the eye, you swing automatically.
Yeah.
So this Bama waited till everybody got around him. Then he started his morphin'
Dog.
time all of a sudden.
It's
Nah,
more. It's
nah,
more.
we don't believe
It's
it.
morphin' time. Bama y'all that Joe pump faking like I ain't never seen it before. And we come from neighborhoods where ain't no pump faking allowed, dog. Either you with the business or you not. And if you not with the business, Bama's will show you real quick. Like, don't don't play no games, young. Yeah, dog. I
And
mean,
if LeBron would have teed up a real punch and
and
connected that
glassed
drink,
them.
no, he'd have been asleep. He'd have been
Dog, he
asleep.
almost slept him off the elbow. Bama eye was
Exactly.
bleeding out,
The
dog. Like he
accidental
was in a
joint.
horror movie. Like, yeah, accidental jump, a little brush by jump, had his eye tilted. Had a Bama with the Uncle Ruckus eye, dog, off just a smooth criminal jump. So can you imagine? But LeBron don't walk around with no fear, dog, because he like Bama's don't really want that. And we always talk about it. It's only like three real goons in the league, dog. It's only three. Adonis Haslam. What's the other
They
Bama?
got him
He's
in the
he's
league
from
just to touch Bama's up.
yeah,
That's it.
dog. My man on the list, dog, from the
Who?
Wizards. Uh,
Nene?
uh, no, Montrez. Montrez ain't no pump faker, dog.
Yeah, I believe it.
Montrez ain't pump faking. I believe it, dog. I believe he ain't pump faking. Who else? Who else not a pump fake out there?
That might be about
Somebody,
it, dog.
somebody glassed somebody recently. We were like, oh yeah, they bought the business. I can't think. Yeah, somebody,
Oh,
somebody.
Brandon Ingram. Brandon
Oh,
Ingram, he might be a skinny Bama, a BI with New Orleans Pelicans.
oh yeah, 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 yeah. You think he with the business though?
I seen the Bama throw the punch. Like he react like when something was going down. I saw the joint. Like he got it in the spirit. He only weigh 120 pounds, so he can't really hurt nothing. But
Mm-hmm.
he with the business.
The Bama got the reach though. He
He
attach
definitely
your
do.
eye up quick.
It
Yeah,
looked
three
like a
pieces.
Dalzine punch when he threw the joint.
Yeah, dog. Three piece in a biscuit. Yeah, you come around the boulevard, certain areas, dog. You can catch the hands ASAP. So keep your head on swivel. Um, dog, what's up with KD ankles, dog? Bama's is frying him online for them ashy ankles.
The nigga's
He do
filthy
got the
rich.
ultimate comeback though for it.
Yeah, he filthy
What's
rich. He don't care about no lotion. That is egregious. It look like
dog? Bama
elephant
don't
skin.
brush his
But
wig and he don't lotion it.
that's how
Dog,
rich. You know how rich you got to be to not have to brush your hair or put lotion on.
dog, you said the Bama got elephantitis?
Tell me that don't look like elephant skin, dog.
Dog, that Bama got the reptilian jump.
You
That
know how when
Bama
you was in
looking like,
elementary school and you'll put glue on your hand and then let the joint dry to peel it off? That's what the joint look like. Like the Bama got
dog,
dried Elmer's glue on his legs, but
young.
the nigga rich. What can you
Yeah,
say?
he need the aquafora for that jump, dog.
A
Like
vino
a vino.
with the
Extra
oatmeal, dog,
moisture with the
and shea
oatmeal
butter.
cream, the shea butter, everything, dog. He might need to just burn a candle wax on that jump to get moisture inside that jump. I was out in Arizona. We was out in the mountains. They had these little jumps you could rub leaves together and it like form a cream. You could put on your hands and dry skin. He needs something, dog. ASAP. But yeah, you can't yeah, he rich, dog. He rich. But dog, I like where your man's at, young. Like, I'm not gonna let you go out like that. I thought he thought the sleeve with the leg sleeve jump was gonna cover it up.
Who
But
you
you know
listening
the
to with
internet not
500
gonna let you
million? Hell,
live.
who
Huh?
you listening to with 500 million?
Yeah, you right. Dog. Yeah, you can't say nothing to him. But like, hey, bro, young, like I bought you a brush. Like, can you do that? Like, yeah,
Right.
hey, son, you might want to lotion up before you get out there, cause
Niggas be like,
can
what?
you even say that
Pause.
to another grown
Right.
man? Like,
Exactly.
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Hey, yeah, you might want to like butter up, like lotion up before you get out there, dog, because you know Alabama's gonna be stand. Like, you can't even say nothing. Can't say nothing. Yeah, so I guess he just gonna have to be out that jump. Ashton Kutcher out there. Uh, on to some other sports. Nah, before we get into the Washington football team, the Wizards, young, they starting to have a little up and down. They starting to go up and down on the seesaw. They were first last week, now they in fourth. Are you concerned?
I'm concerned with the point guard position. Because at first the focus was on the backups. I don't
Mhm.
love Neto and Holiday, but also it seemed like the clock then struck 12 on Dinwiddie too. Like it's one thing to have an off offensive night, but you can't have 8 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. Like as a starter, that's unacceptable.
And then the
And as a
guard on the other end go for 30,
yeah,
12, and 8.
it's just unacceptable. Like you have to be able to do other things when you're struggling with your shot,
Mm,
especially as the point guard, because the team needs you. You're supposed to be the leader out there. And then when Neto and Aaron Holiday come in, it seems like the team struggles to get good shots. They just take
mm,
turns throwing up shots, and most of the season, like Kuzma and the other guys have been hitting the threes. So even though they're not taking great shots, they keep themselves close enough to be able to catch their win when they get good point guard play or like they get momentum rolling. But if they're not hitting shots, though, it seems like they just at the point guard position. All they doing is bringing it across half court. Like you're not getting any other value I don't see out of that position, not defensively for sure. Um, so yeah, I think they definitely got to figure something out and maybe even make a move to get a legit backup point guard. There's
mhm.
one down in Houston who's not playing right now. I don't know what's going on there, but
Johnny,
they definitely need help at the point guard position.
they would have to release John Wall for the Wizards for it to make sense for the Wizards. They're
Yeah,
not gonna
buyout.
pay him his contract right now, currently as stands. But maybe,
Oh, they
maybe
can't. They owe that
yeah,
Bama 43 to 47.
yeah. I
But
mean,
any
so
point guard, like a taller, like 6'3", 6'4", somebody who could play defense at least and has court vision. So when Dinwiddie goes into his little spells where he can't score and do anything else, that the team doesn't completely fall off of a cliff.
mhm. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm really concerned about Dinwiddie. I I I, I want to chalk up Dinwiddie's, lackluster performance to rust. He didn't play an entire year. We're only what 16, 17 games in to the season. And I feel like he's still getting his legs. Now, initially he came out and did a lot more than any of us anticipated or expected. But the man is coming back off of knee surgery. And while they're like, mixing in rest nights in between, you know, I I I still am confident that he can be the guy that we need him to be. Uh, offensively, he's been streaky these last few games, but overall, he's been solid. Overall, he's been solid. I don't want to take this small sample size and kind of cast a shadow over what he's been able to do for the team, even coming in from a leadership standpoint, from an in-game clutch ability standpoint. And while I am slightly concerned about his offensive output, in the game when John Wall wasn't, I mean, not John Wall, when Bradley Beal was out, I felt like he stepped up and he came to play and they were able to get a win, without Bradley Beal there. But I am concerned because I'm a person that follows trends. And Dinwiddie, the last 3 games, he's looked real regular and pedestrian. And I don't want to say it's a trend, but I, I'm not liking the single digit outputs.
And
He
I
has
just don't understand the assist numbers from him. Like that's what's kind of throwing me off because like you know we're used to the point guard not necessarily being, you know what I mean, a superstar shooter or knockdown shooter, but there's other things you can do. You can still assist the ball. You can still lead the
Mhm,
team. And it seems like when his shots not falling, sometimes like he loses himself almost. Like
mhm,
he like he doesn't. It's almost like he doesn't see himself being able to do anything else. And that's
mhm.
like that's elementary. Like
Yeah.
that's not gonna stop you from rebounding, from playing defense, from passing the rock. It
I
doesn't
mean, he
affect your court vision. I'm not
he,
saying he
he
shouldn't be the starter either. I'm just saying, just
oh
overall that
no.
position, they need a back. I need to think they need to make a move at the backup point guard position.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I agree with you there. Um, yeah, I agree with you there. I just yeah. And the thing is for me, Dinwiddie, all he has to do, if he do 13 points, 10 rebounds, 9 or 10 rebounds, 8 to 10 assists. I feel like that's enough. For me, that's enough. He ain't got to get the triple double, but he should be teetering and tottering around the triple double each and every night, in my opinion. And double digit assists, to your point, should be the baseline. It should be the baseline because we have enough scores on this team for him to get double digit assists.
And Bradley Bill's getting more, averaging more assists than him this year. So it's just, to me, it's weird. Like Bradley's sacrificing shots. I just
Mhm,
expect other people to be able to do their role. Because some of these times when I'm seeing Neto put up shots and Aaron Holiday and some of these other guys, when Bill's even on the floor and his scoring is
mhm.
down, like he's sacrificing the scoring. Like if that's the case, just let Bill rock out. I'd rather him take a bad shot than a Neto or Aaron Holiday.
Yeah. I mean, what was it? Last night they were playing the Hornets and they were getting blown out in the third quarter. They made a push in the fourth quarter, but that can't be the recipe for these games. You cannot be down double digits and trying to push back. You getting the threes is just not going to be the outcome, you know, consistently. And at the end of these games, to push back. Uh I was watching the game And Glenn Contour, he's starting to get on my nerves, though. He's starting to get on my nerves because the Bama say stuff that I be like, dog, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? He gonna say last night, LaMelo is doing so well. He's good. Wait until he put on some weight. How good he'll be. Dog, the Bama got 30, 12, and 8 right now as a skinny twig. What does weight have to do with him cooking? Like he cooked us at his height, weight, size right now today. What is it
It's the
like?
same thing they used to say about KD. Like cookers are cookers, dog. It got nothing to do with.
What like I'm like, dog, are you on hard drugs? Like, why are you like and it stuff blows me when I hear that kind because it tells me you don't know nothing about the sport. Like you don't know basketball. Because weight and height don't have nothing to do with cooking. You're a cooker. Steph Curry is a cooker. That Batman, I probably could body slam Steph Curry. Real talk, right? You know what I'm saying? But he a cooker. You can shoot the rock. You can score. Get to the cup. It is what it is, yeah. Like I just stuff like that blowing me. But Hornets got the best of us. Wizards definitely need to regroup. Um, but I'm confident that they'll stay afloat. You know, I anticipate losses and losing streaks and stuff. I just hope nothing lasts too long. Uh, on to some football. It's Thanksgiving week, Aaron. You got plans for Thanksgiving, Aaron? What you doing? You cooking? You busting out the smoker?
You already know. Just got a new smoker. About to brine this turkey
Uh,
now. You know the drill.
yeah. I'm ready, dog. I'm ready for the Thanksgiving season. And of course, with Thanksgiving, uh you have NFL games on Thursday. You get three. You get three of them things on Thursday. Uh I just want to take a moment, shout out uh we got the giveaway for the PS5. Don't forget that. We get to 1,005 subscribers, you getting the PS5. I know people have been, chiming in like, oh, I want the PS5. Bama's hit the IG. They going to OSS 980 on the IG. Like, can I get the PS5? You can get the PS5 if you get us to 1,000 subscribers. That's all it take. We're gonna put all the subscribers' names in a hat and or a bowl and pick, and then whoever come out get the PS5 straight like that. So
And it's
go
not
ahead,
fake
share the
news.
show.
We already got one winner for the first round. So cut it out.
uh Washington football team, Aaron. They got two W's. What's happening?
Y'all ready to
Heineke.
y'all ready to extend them? 2 more years?
Heineke cooking out here.
Best
Can he keep
206
it? Can
yards
he
you ever seen, ain't it?
Cam with
Spectacular
Cam
206
came
yards.
back try dog get a W. You don't get no love for the W, dog.
I think it's stupid. They need to be trying to ascend up the draft board.
Yeah,
But I know
these
y'all need
these
to see that. I know y'all like that kind of stuff. I be in this joint trolling these Bama's rooting against them. Plus, I was rooting for Cam to get a W against Ron. I want Ron out of here. But
he making a case to
it
stay,
was a good
dog.
win.
They
Is it?
got two good wins back to back. They beat two quality teams.
And now they 4-6.
Now they 4-6. Now this week, you think they getting a W?
They got to be Seattle. They got a better record than Seattle, though.
I don't know, dog. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
But these receivers against the secondary, that's where you're going to be able to tell if the team is improved or if it's been matchups. Because Cam wasn't getting the ball down the field last week, and then Brady
Mhm,
without Gronk and AB the week before wasn't getting the ball downfield. So
mhm,
you're gonna get to see if these DBs have made an improvement since the beginning of the year, like they did last year, or if
mhm.
it's just been the matchups the last 2 weeks to where the
It
emphasis
just was
hasn't been on
favorable.
them.
Mhm,
The move with landing the linebacker 100% has helped. But we've also starting to see some deficiencies in Cam Curl getting cooked on some plays, and what's the other guy? I can't think of the other dude they signed. But
mhm.
you're gonna find out this week with DK and Lockett. and
Yeah,
Russ. You gonna
you
find
gonna
out.
find. Yeah, you definitely gonna find out. Uh, NFL games this week. I still ain't calculate the teams though. Till I get out the gauntlet this week, we celebrated the Missus 40th. We went out Arizona. I had to get some golfing in. Dog, Arizona nice. I like Arizona, bro. It's 80 degrees every day all year. You can't beat that, dog. You can do brunch. You can sit outside. You can just all year round, dog. It's Yeah, of course. When I travel, I'm always testing the racism meter, young. Wherever I go, like I'm just trying to see how racist the area is. Like I'm just testing it, and it was surprisingly neutral. I felt like I was here for the most part. Um, where I'm not saying it exists, racism exists everywhere, but it was on a more subdued side, I might say. When I first got there, though, I was like, "Hold on, bro." They starting to. I was in the airport, and I was like, "Hold on." Yeah. But then, as the trip went on, things kind of got regular. So, um, it was cool. I enjoyed my time out there, Jim. Definitely would go back. Um, all right, NFL Thursday game. We got Chicago at Detroit. I think Andy Dalton will be starting this game. Uh Detroit, they got Tim Boyle. What's that Bama name? Tim Boyle? Is
No
that his
clue.
name? Dog.
Hell,
Anyhow, the Bama is trash can. Uh the spread is -3 in favor of Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah, I think it's a done deal, dog. I'm going with Chicago too. Uh then we have the Las Vegas Raiders at the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas disappointed, dog. They lost to the Kansas City Chiefs, only put up 9 points.
You
They
didn't think
look
they was gonna win
real.
that game?
I thought they was going to be closer than it was, though.
Fair enough.
I thought they was going to be able to score points at least. They couldn't even
Yeah.
score points. They couldn't
Well, what
run.
your
They
comments
couldn't
out?
pass.
Uh, the one that took less money to stay with Dallas instead of coming to Washington,
Amari,
Alabama. Amari Cooper's out, and then CeeDee Lamb got a, concussion during the game. So
Dallas is favorite -7.
against who again?
Raiders.
Give me the Raiders.
Yeah, I feel like Vegas trying to push you to one side. I'm gonna go with the Raiders in this one too. I'm gonna go with the Raiders. Buffalo Bills at the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans been some trash, dog. Since they lost Jameis, they just have not been good. And Alvin Kamara's been out. I think he just like not playing because he knows Jones is a lost cause. Uh, Buffalo lost a tough one versus the Indianapolis Colts. I think Jonathan Taylor broke a record. Bama had like 4 touchdowns or something
5.
crazy. Yeah, he was frying. Uh, who you got in this one? Buffalo's favorite -4.5.
You got this one.
I got the Buffalo Bills in this one. I'm going with Buffalo Bills minus the 4.5 over New Orleans.
Buffalo.
And this is the late game on Thursday. Okay.
They should have flexed that drink.
Yeah. So then you have the Tennessee Titans at the New England Patriots on Sunday, 1 o'clock. Patriots are favored -2.5.
These Bama's jacked the money.
Yeah,
Cost me my
Tennessee.
survivor. It was only 3 people left in the survivor drink. I took Tennessee
Ah, yeah,
plus.
they jacked the money, dog.
Um,
They definitely jacked the money. Are you going
uh,
with New England?
they've been on a run,
Tennessee has not looked the same without Derrick Henry. Without they superhero,
but they
things have
smashed
not been the
L.A.
same.
without Derrick Henry.
They did. They did do that.
Uh,
They were at home too. I'm telling you, I'm going with the Patriots. Anytime you going into New England, and I know Vrabel, he used to coach. I mean, he used to be a coach there. He played there, so he know all the New England tricks. So I'm sure he gonna have some fake play calls up his sleeve to throw the cheaters off.
I'm gonna take the
Um,
Titans one more time. If they do this to me again, it's over with.
yeah, I'm gonna go with the Titans too. I'm gonna go with the Titans too. And the only reason I'm gonna go with the Titans because I feel like the coach understands what Belichick tries to do. Because Belichick cheat, dog. I'm still convinced the Bama's still cheating. 2022, he's still cheating. But I think when you know somebody going to cheat you, you can find ways to trick them. So I'm going with Tennessee in this one, um, to cover the 2.5. Uh, with their underdogs, so it's plus 2.5 for Tennessee. New York Jets at the Houston Texans. Texans shocked the world. They came back, got a W. Uh, Houston's favorite -3
You said who again?
is the Jets at Houston, and
Oh yeah,
Houston is
Tyrod
favorite
back.
minus
Give me
three.
Houston. Give me Houston.
Yeah, I'm going with Houston as well. Then you have Philly at the New York Giants. Philly is favored -3. I'm going with Philly.
Philly.
I'm going with Philly. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Indianapolis Colts. Colts are underdogs at home +3 to Tampa Bay. I'm going with the Colts.
Give me the Bucks.
Okay. And it's taking the Bucks. I'm going with the Colts. All right. Atlanta Falcons at the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's a pick 'em. I think Jacksonville gets this one.
Jacksonville.
I don't know, dog. I'm going with Atlanta. I'm going with Matt Ryan and them, dog. It's tough, but I think I'm going with Atlanta. I'm going with Atlanta.
I'm sticking with Jacksonville.
Okay. Carolina Panthers at the Miami Dolphins. Carolina's favorite -1. Cam Newton, first game back, he played well. He looked a little tired and gassed towards the end of the game, but overall, he played solid. Think this is a nice game for him. Miami bypassed on him. Uh,
What's the spread again?
1 in favor of Carolina.
In the games in Carolina?
It's in Miami.
Hmm. Give me the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Panthers as well. Uh, Pittsburgh Steelers at the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati's favorite -4. I'm
Give me
going with
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
They always
Yeah.
find a way.
They find a way to stay in it somehow, some way. I'm going with Pittsburgh. Uh LA Chargers at the Denver Broncos. Broncos coming off a bye. Chargers coming off a huge win. Chargers are favorite -2.5. Divisional game. I'm going with the Chargers.
Chargers.
Okay. Chargers it is. Unanimous. Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins at the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers are favorite -2.5 at home.
49ers.
I'm going with the 49ers as well. Uh, LA Rams at the Green Bay Packers. Packers are favorite -1.5 at home.
What's going on with your boy Stafford, man? This man bipolar. Um,
Yeah, I feel like he gets right on this one. I'm going with the Rams. They need this win badly. They can't lose 3 in a row.
Give me the Packers.
Okay. Then you have the Cleveland Cavaliers at the Baltimore Ravens.
Ravens.
Ravens are favorite -5.5. Lamar was sick. What's wrong with this Bama? This Bama need to take the airborne or
The
Bama get
wellness
sick
pills.
all the time. Yeah, wellness, dog. What's going on? He stayed fighting the sickness. So he ended up not playing. Huntley played in the game. He did serviceable. I got the Baltimore Ravens in this one minus the 5.5. Even
I
though
got the
Cleveland
Ravens.
plays Baltimore tough, though, they usually play Baltimore's tough. They have beat Baltimore at home before, but I just think Baltimore needs this W badly, and they're gonna come out and take care of business. Um, and then the Monday night game, the game of the week, you have the Seattle Seahawks at the Washington football team.
Oh, I didn't realize they were.
Seattle's favorite -3.5.
Give me Washington.
I am going with the Seattle Seahawks.
You trying to reverse magic.
It's not reverse magic. It's I don't believe it's real.
But
I don't
Seahawks got
believe it's
3 wins
real.
on the year. And you know Russ
Well,
not all the way healthy. He not all the way back. This man
he's
missing
not.
stuff. He missing layups.
He's not. He's not.
I
But
think 3.5 is high. Even if you thought Seattle was going to win more than a field goal, I don't see it. I think
yeah,
Washington going to win outright,
yeah, I don't know.
so they could pick
I don't
19th
know.
in the draft.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, dog. I can't pick the Washington football team, Aaron.
You oh yeah, you ain't pick them last week. I'm the only one. I was a lone wolf on that. Joe.
Who picking them, dog? You gonna be disappointed, dog. You gonna go with them and be like, I don't know why I picked these bums,
Three in a
dog.
row,
They not
spectacular.
winning 3 in a row, dog. It's not happening. It's not
Season
happening.
turned around. This what happened last year, right?
It's not happening,
Dallas
dog.
is Dallas is tripping up. Washington on a winning streak.
That is true. No, listen. If they win this game,
Y'all gonna be size.
I'm gonna be sized because it'll essentially change their fortunes.
Yeah, everybody getting extensions.
Dog, you
Bill
can't
Leo,
extend
Ron,
Heineke.
MAGA man. Yeah, all of them getting extensions.
Dog, you can't extend that dude, dog. You can't. You gotta get a real quarterback in here, dog. You gotta get a real quarterback. We stay playing this game, dog. Let's get a real quarterback.
You gotta be bad to get one of those.
We're gonna get on the market and try to like get a discount deal for somebody. It just
Daniel Jones. Y'all gonna end up with like a Daniel Jones or Matt
heck
Ryan,
no,
something
dog.
like that.
Daniel Jones, dog. Can we talk about it? Is Daniel Jones some trash or what?
He a bum, but we
He
can't
a
say it.
bum. He to me he worse than what's the Bama we let go that we draft? Dwayne
Haskins.
Haskins. The Bama can't play football, bro. I never seen a quarterback in my life miss as many wide open touchdown pass. Like he just don't have no anticipation.
He threw interception directly to a D lineman who never had an interception his whole career, right in his stomach. This man was falling on the ground. Daniel Jones put it right in his stomach. Paul, dog, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, Daniel Jones is a bum. He's a bust. He's a bust. If D was here, he'd tell you it too. He a bust. It's time. Get him out of here. The Bama's not good. Right now, Taylor Heineke is better than
That's a
he
fact.
better.
Daniel Jones is a bum.
He's a bum.
He's never won a primetime game. This man was 0-8. Like, it's just so funny to me how people try to separate and make things different when it's actually the same. Like,
Dog. You know what else be pissing me off about the whole situation? When I be watching the football games and they keep referring to him as a young quarterback. Like they be like, oh, it's just growing pains for a young quarterback trying to blah blah blah. Dog, they don't really be giving other quarterbacks the benefit of the doubt like that. Like they make all these excuses for why this Batman's some trash. It's like,
3
dog,
years
this
in, you should
Batman
be
is
figuring it out at this point. You're
dog.
not
If
a
you're
rookie.
if you're criticizing rookies and like you mean to tell me, listen, Justin Herbert, this is his second year. He light years ahead of Daniel Jones. How much
Mac
time does he
Jones,
need?
who is I don't think is that good, is already got the league figured out more than Daniel Jones. Trevor Lawrence, like all of these other younger quarterbacks,
I don't get it, bro. They keep giving him my man a pass after pass after pass.
because he has good games against Washington. That's the only time he plays well is when he plays Washington.
That's it. Anybody else, trash. Yeah.
But he
So
gets to fail though. He gets to play out his rookie contract fail. See how that works out?
gets to play his whole rookie contract out to become a backup when you knew after year one the Batman was a backup.
And now it's Jason Garrett's fault. He was trash. He was who you thought he was going to be when you brought him in. You can't at this point try to put all the blame on him. He been vanilla since T.O. was in Dallas. He tried to tell y'all. So it's just ridiculous how they always got a scapegoat, somebody else to throw under the bus. It's little finger all the way, dog. When it comes
Oh,
to
the Batman be throwing picks. He be fumbling. He got probably the most turnovers like all around than any other quarterback in the league.
no
The
pocket
bat,
awareness, like he never senses when guys are right up on him. It's just almost everything's bad. The only
he
thing he
throw
has is
ducks.
mobility. Like
That's
he
it.
got wheels a little bit, but other than that, it's bad.
I'm. We ain't never defend him. We called him trash from day one. You can go check the draft tapes. Dog, he came out of North Carolina, got thrown up the draft board out of nowhere. I don't know how.
So Duke, because
Oh,
David
Duke, yeah,
Cutcliffe,
Duke.
the coach that everybody loves and say he's the quarterback savant. So he should have been readier than most of the other quarterbacks coming out, especially Herbert coming out of Oregon with that spread offense that everybody hates so much.
Exactly.
Saying you're not gonna be ready. It ain't about none of that. He's a bum. Just
Bum
like he
had
told you he was gonna
was
be.
in the Manning's camp and all that.
Oh, he looks just like
Bum,
Eli. Let's draft him.
bum, certified. Uh, follow us at OSS 980 at Other Side of Sports. Shout out to Where's Buffy podcast. Shout out to Kicking It with G Man. Shout out to Lance J Radio. Shout out to Sports Talk Tasha. Shout out to Jenna Garcia. All those who join us, my man Sham, uh, my man Van, everybody who rock with us heavy. Appreciate y'all. Get your get our subscribers up. I'm gonna tell you this every week. Get our subscriptions up, and the PS5 is yours. PS5 is yours. So definitely follow us. Follow us on IG at OSS 980, Other Side of Sports. It's your boy Laws, and we out.